Andy here, and I'm here to bring you all things Monday to makeup related. That's your vibe. I'd love it if you would subscribe to be part of my little slice of the internet. And in today's video, I am bringing you my revolving door project pan for the month of February. So if you want to see the progress we have made on the Jeffree Star Mini Controversy palette, let's go ahead and get on into it. So if you don't know anything about this project, it's where I'm taking a palette at random that I have used before, and I'm doing a couple looks with it. It really just depends on the palette. Depending on the size, it could be 1 look, 2 looks, 3 looks, hi Blaze Mirror. And then I'm just using a grading scale to determine whether or not it's something I want to keep in my collection. It's a grading scale that was adjusted from Beauty and Beyond. Amy, if you haven't checked her out, I'll give her linked below. And right now it's based off cost. Eventually it'll be cost per use, but you know, I gotta use my palettes first. Versatility, performance, and preference. So, the palette we were working on is the Jeffree Star Controversy palette, as you saw, which looks like this. If you can't tell, it's what's on my eyes today. And I hate the look. I hate it a lot. I will explain. So, I used the whole palette in the one look, and that's all I'm doing. No pan left behind it, and we are done. We're done. We're over it. So, the mattes are trash. They didn't want to blend. They didn't want to pack on color. They were awful. The only matte, so this matte was fine because it was my skin tone, so it went on fine. The 2 lighter, colorful mattes had no pigment to them. The blue blended away to nothing. The purple blended away to nothing. The only matte that was really worth a shit is this dark brown matte, which is Diet Root Beer, which is in the Conspiracy palette. So, this blue and this burgundy, which are on my eyes, which is giving very Harley Quinn. I hate it. They are satins. So they're not very shiny at all. And I do really like this shade. This is my boyfriend's purse. That's my inner corner, and it's darker than I would normally go, but I do like that shade. And in fact, let's see, I don't think these are magnetic palettes, but because that would be the only shade I would keep. The palette itself is magnetic, the shades are not. So, there is that, which is fine. I have enough of my own single shades that I don't need to keep it. I just was wondering, you know, because that would be the only shade I would keep, because like I said, that's in the Conspiracy palette. So, for cost, this guy costs $28. And $28 on my cost scale is a 3, the $20 to $30 range. For versatility, I gave it a 1. I do not think that this is versatile at all. You are like, yeah, could you just use 2 shades and get a nude, a purple, or a blue look? Yes. I don't think most people do that. I would never do that. What, honey? Hi. He's not going to let me pick him up and show you guys him today, but he's being very lovey. It's raining, and I don't know if he likes that today. Normally he doesn't care, but I feel like I would always do like nudes with the blue or nudes with the purple or the whole palette together, and I don't like this. For performance, I gave it a 1. It's bad. As for all the reasons I just told you, it's bad. And then for preference, I gave it a 2 because it's usable, but so for a 2, it means it's uncomfy. It's not quite in my comfort zone, but it's usable. And I say that because I don't like this color story. I don't like this arrangement. So, yes, it's usable, but I bought this for collector reasons. I did not buy this for, hey, I want this color story. Hey, this is something I would use. So, it got a 7 out of 16, which means it's an automatic declutter, but I was going to declutter it anyway, regardless of the score that it got. So, we are going to go ahead and roll for the next palette, which is going to be, let's go ahead. I wasn't in. We have 33 options. So, ooh, I should put on screen record. That is very important. What's it going to be? Oh, great. Fantastic. Another all matte palette when I'm already working on one. So I will go grab that and I will be right back. All right, so this is what it looks like. It's got like textured packaging, and this is just 12 matte neutral shades. So we swatch. We have a white. These don't have shade names, so we're just gonna go across. So those are the first 4. It's been a minute since I've swatched this palette out. So this will be nice for me personally, just to see these swatched out. But I do like that we go from a white all the way down to a black. The second row. There's the second row. It just looks like in the pan, they look like they have more difference, but in the swatch, they're very much all the same color. And then that is the bottom row. They also look like they have sheen to them. They swatch very nicely, though. That's an alright black, like in an alright white. I remember getting this palette for like $2 at Walmart. So, I'm not going to complain too much. Needed a new makeup wipe. Whew, these smell like pink grapefruit so intensely. But I don't know how many looks I'll do with this. It might only be 1, it might be 2. No more than 2 looks, to be honest. Like, I really just want to get a grasp on, do I still like this matte formula, and does it still work on the eyes? But I would like to use that white and the black, I think. So that will be an interesting one to pull in. It is different than my Milani palette, which is why I still have both. But it's just annoying to work on 2 matte palettes at the same time. Maybe that just means that'll give me an excuse to work on more of my single shadows that I'm working on. So I hope that that was an alright update for this project. We are decluttering a palette, which always, it's not that it feels good, but it does feel good to know this isn't my preference. Let's go ahead and get it out of here. So that is going to do it for this month's update, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.